Good morning, everybody. I am sitting in the sun with my neighbor's dog, Zach, who's just rolling around next to me. I'm eating some cinnamon French toast, gluten-free, of course, and it is freezing inside, so I'm here outside getting some sun, and I'm going to jump rope soon. It's like 11:40ish right now. I've been working on my doula packet thingy, getting the resource list completed, and then I have to print something out, but I don't really have, my laptop doesn't connect to the printer at my house, and my mom's laptop is the only one that does, so like I have to either find hers, which I don't think she left it at home today, or go to the library and print it out there, but the library doesn't open until 2 p.m., so I'm kind of screwed until then, because I was going to hang out with my friend, with my good friend and my good friend Allison. I think I've actually had a video of her. But I'm not sure at what time, and then, so like we're going to figure that out, and then the hospital needed a doula today too, actually, 2 doulas today, and so if I had nothing else to do, I would go over there and be a doula today, but I made a commitment to like help out, or not help out, but I made a commitment to, gosh, he's being so weird. He like really wants to help me right now, and I'm like, no. I made a commitment to hang out with my friend, and so, I don't know, I feel overwhelmed. I feel like I'm judging myself. I'm putting too much pressure on myself. This volunteer thing it's all volunteer, of course. You come in when and if you can. And it has been made my goal to go in as much as possible because that's what I like to do, and I need the experience for sure. But I also need to take care of myself. I also need to be happy and healthy and mentally in charge and whatnot. So, I just hate it how, like, my body is so full of energy all the time, but my brain feels like 100-pound brick. Like, I hate it so much. It bothers me so much. It's what stops me most of the time from doing anything active, is my 100-pound brick of a head. And my head is not even that big or heavy. It's just that, like, my head really just wants to lay down all the time when my body's just like, let's do something. Let's go for a marathon right now. And it's just like, nah. No, I can't. I don't want to. When it's usually the other way around, it's like your brain is usually the one that like, yeah, let's do it. And then your body's like, no, I don't want to. Like, it's the opposite for me, and it drives me nuts. So, music usually helps me turn my mind off. Turn it off, just shut it off. Just do what your body needs, get those endorphins going, and it usually makes my brain and body feel better, more in sync, and I don't feel as stressed out or overwhelmed or full of anxiety or anything, so that's always a plus. What a crazy doggy. You're so fuzzy. Anyways, so I'm gonna finish my toast, and I can't think of anything else to do right on the spot right now, except for I need to get that paper printed out and jump rope and fix my hair, because my hair is horrible. I still haven't even really done my morning routine. Man, even the most motivated people are usually like, they just have their days where they're not motivated. Because I would just love, in my family we have a history of depression, so it's kind of one of those days where I would just love to just lay down and do nothing, honestly, but like I can't let myself get depressed. I gotta enjoy the sun and do anything to make me happy and positive. Okay, Zach, you need to stop. humping me. Okay, I'll see you guys soon. Bye. So I just got a little bit of working out done, not half as long as I usually go for, but I felt the spark of inspiration to get ready and go to the hospital for a little bit. My friend that I was gonna hang out with is at a doctor's appointment, so I have some time. The only thing is, like, what if it drags out for a long time and then we miss out on hanging out together? Um, my thoughts on that are, I don't like to have something planned out, and we've been trying to plan things out to like hang out for a long time, and we have a really great place we want to go to today, so I'd feel really bummed out if I blew it off. But at the same time, like, I would have been at the hospital already, like this morning when they texted at like 7:30 this morning, and it's like now 12:30 or something. I would have gone this morning, except for I was like dead tired, and like I just haven't felt like I've caught up with my morning yet, which is a really shitty feeling, really. Um, and honestly, like, on a day like this, I really could just go with bare minimum. Like, I really could just not do my morning routine. I could just do my exercise to get me mentally prepared, get my stuff, and go. But it's like I'm so out of it because I was so abruptly woken up this morning that, and I stayed up till like almost 1 o'clock in the morning. Like, I'm always out of it when I have to like stay up super late. I'm always just like groggy and can't think straight. I can't be social. Whoa, like, what the heck? And so, like, once I finally do get my stuff together, get my life together, it's usually too late to really do anything productive, which really pisses me off, quite frankly, because that's a day wasted, that's opportunities not fulfilled, it's like, ugh, that's partially why I really don't like the movie theater job, is because it keeps me up so late at night. It takes up all of my time, or like time that I could be spending like at the hospital or something like that, and like I can only work nights there because I have so much other stuff to do, and I am possibly working for another job in the mornings, and so it's just like, oh my gosh, it just becomes a clusterfuck, for a less better phrase. Sorry to those that don't really like to hear cussing. Anyways, so yeah, that's what's going on right now. And so I guess sometimes it's really easy to let things go, event-wise. Like, I can be like, oh, okay, that's scratched off my list, or like, oh, that was gonna happen, but it's not going to, and it's fine. I'll just do it later, or it's just not that big of a deal. But then there's these days where like I can't get out of the funk. Like, everything is a big deal. Like, oh my gosh, I was gonna babysit, but now I can't because I gotta do this, and then I gotta do that, and then I have to do this, and then I gotta do that. It's just, that's what today feels like. I have to get my donut package sent out, like, soon as possible. Like, I'm trying to get it done. And it is done. It seriously is done. I could add a few more embellishments and maybe like a doula cover letter or something like that. Just, add a little extra flair to it. I don't have to. But because I'm waiting for one thing to get done, for one piece of paper to get printed out, but I have to wait until 2 p.m. because I can't print it out here because I don't have a laptop that's connected to my printer, my mom's printer. I have to go down to the library and print it out there. That's going to cost a few, quarters, which means I have to bring quarters with me. Ugh, it's just like, shut up. it just becomes way too much, and I am exhausted and I'm grumpy, and like this is just why I would be a terrible night shift worker, because I have to sleep at night. I have to, otherwise I become a hot mess. I become like miserable inside and out. I'm a miserable person to be around, etc., etc. Ugh, it's miserable being me on a day like this. Like, I don't want to be like this. Is not what I like to be, but it's like it's so innate. It's so biological. It's just what happens when you stay up too late. Ugh. And I don't drink coffee, so that's out of the picture. I'm not going down that route. I don't think that helps you at all. It just steals your energy away from you, actually. Um, and I couldn't drink it black anyways. I'd have to drink it with something, and I don't just not even gonna go there. Um, so yeah, brain dead, done. Turn my light switch off, please. So yeah, today just really wouldn't be a good day to be a doula, although they really need one right now. There's a bunch of doulas that like hardly ever show up. I wish that they would take a step forward today. Because I'm usually the one that's like, alright, let's go. It's usually me, Pam, Marissa, and maybe one or two other doulas that are more of like on the schedule. But there's like 3 of us that show up spontaneously. I'm more of the spontaneous shower-upper, just because I don't really have like a set schedule time where I can show up. So I show up when I can, and I help out when I can, and I think that's better than nothing. There's some doulas that can only show up twice a month or something like that, and that really sucks. So anyways, so yeah. Bleh. Brain dead, brain dead, brain dead. I'm not sure what to do now. I'm just sort of waiting for my friend to get done with her doctor's appointment, and I would go make some food, but honestly, like, I just starting to get a headache. I just want to go to sleep. I just want to feel better. God, like, I hate staying up. I hate it so much. Like, I know I used to stay up when I was little, like it was a little, little kid thing to do, to like have sleepovers and stay up really past your bedtime, but that's because it didn't affect you as much. Or if it did, you didn't have any priorities to take care of, you just didn't have anything to do, really. You could blow off a day and you would be fine. But it's like now, I'm not a kid anymore. I got things to do, priorities to take care of, things to be consistent in, etc., etc., and one day blown off is a one day behind, And that's not necessarily true. That's more of just me making sure that I stay on top of my stuff, because I'm tired of being left behind. Tired of not being aware of what's going on. Tired of, all that kind of stuff. It sounds really silly and, like, weird, but tired of being the slow one. Tired of, like, not passing my school classes, and tired of a lot of things. So I'm doing this so that I can be better and do better. And if I suppose that if I need a day off to just recoup and recharge my battery, then I need to take that day. And so today most certainly could be that day, because I do have a busy week ahead of me. And so if I miss one day of volunteering out of 365 days, I think I will be fine. So yeah, if you learn anything from this, don't push yourself too hard, you're gonna explode. Anyways, I'm gonna take that in. I'm gonna probably go sit out in the sun some more, draw a little bit, just ease my mind, and if like the volunteer people ask me like, why didn't you come in? You're usually the one that comes in. And I'll just tell them I had to work. I really couldn't come in. Because I'm not really sure what else I would say. Oh, and I also need to redo my makeup. It's smeared everywhere, and brush my teeth, brush my hair. There's a lot of stuff I have to do. So, see just how my day gets ruined from like sleeping in, staying up too late from work. Like, I should really have slept in a lot longer and really just had this whole day to recoup again. Ugh, I just hate it though, but I'm not like that. I'm a morning person. I wake up early every morning. I wake up at like 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning. So to sleep in until 8 is miserable for me. It's miserable. It wastes half my day. I could have gotten so much more done today if I'd woken up early. That really like pisses me off. So luckily that's not an every night thing. It's just on the weekends, but still like it takes a day or two to get back on the schedule. So Mondays kind of suck. So I'm gonna go now. I've been blabbing a lot. So bye.